Yeah, you can say we started really in 1994. We started with the Scandic Environmental Pledge, where we said that Scandic would be a leader towards a better world and a more sustainable world. And that has, of course, triggered a lot of activities throughout the years. So we have done a range of activities, a lot of the low-hanging fruits we've started with in terms of discarding of toiletries, we've sorted waste, we've been responsible in terms of food, in terms of energy, and now we're moving on to some of the more sophisticated parts of corporate social responsibility, which really is the social responsibility part. And, I mean, first of all, an important point to make is that we are not a charitable organization. So we've always said we're always there to make money, we're always there to turn a profit. So we've always had a demand on a return on investment on whatever we've been doing. So all activities and all the things that we've done over the years in terms of CSR has always had a return on investment on them. What we're moving on now to is a bit of a more difficult area, which is the social and cultural parts of it. In our neck of the woods, in the Scandinavian countries, you can say we don't have really the huge social issues that you have in many other societies, and where you have, like in Africa, where I came from before I joined Scandic. But we're doing a lot still in terms of making sure that a hotel that is in a city becomes an integral part of that city's life. So we are currently, I think we are up to almost 650 activities throughout Scandic that our employees do on a local basis in the societies and in the communities in which the hotel operates. It makes sure that we look at buying more goods close to the hotels to avoid transportation, which is a bit of a departure of some of our early policies. Before we were a very centralistic company, we did all central purchasing to be cost efficient, but now we know that transportation is a huge polluter, so we're looking at sourcing a lot of our stuff very close to the hotels. We want to hire local people to stimulate the local economy in the cities where we operate. We also support young people, we also support education, again with a little bit of a business purpose in mind, because these are our future employees. And as a business, as an industry, we've been struggling with finding labor over the last years. So we want to make sure that we reach out to young people to make sure that these become our future employees. I think that it's very hard to predict about the future, but I think we will be in for a couple of very rough years. But it's not all doom and gloom, and I think that's very important. I think there are opportunities as well. We are in the mid-market sector of the industry, and I think with the mid-market sector there are opportunities ahead of us. I think in good times, people buy up to the mid-market segment. In bad times, like the ones that we are going to see, people will buy down from the 5-star and the first-class segment. So I think for us, I think there is always opportunities. But when things are rough, I think that is up to management again to show creativity in terms of making more creative products, making sure that you are more cost efficient. So there are always opportunities, and I think we will see opportunities that perhaps is difficult to see now that we are in the entrance of these 2 tough years. But I think there will be opportunities ahead, absolutely.